An actor, please welcome Tony Perkins, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. Wow. A real movie star. What do you say, huh? Great. Well, I better be on my best behavior here.
Think so?
I don't know. Well, you look great.
Thank you.
You look like you went out with an Indian last night. a very stylish Indian man. Is that an Aztec birth control device around your neck?
I'm afraid I can't top that.
So how have you been?
I've been fine.
You look great. It's good to see you.
Thank you.
I understand that one of the reasons that you're coming out here on this show, or any show lately, is you want to kind of change your image in the public's eye. And
No.
No? Like I said, I have no idea why you're here.
I think the image I have in the public's eye is pretty strong from the films that I play. So I do as many shows like this as I can to sort of demonstrate that there's another side of me as well. But I don't think I could ever change the image that I have. It's really a question of just presenting an angle of me that's just not quite the same as the one that's portrayed in the films. It's kind of something like calm that I try to portray when I'm on a talk show, because most of the roles I play are so frenzied.
How do you feel about being cast, particularly most of the time, in that mode of the misfit, if I may use that term?
Oh, that's okay. I used to take it hard, but then I decided that the image and me were two different things. And once I could understand that the typecasting that was befalling me did not really have to also affect myself and my own personality, I stopped worrying about it.
So you had to learn not to take the on-screen personality off-screen.
Well, it's not as difficult as that. I just have to be able to separate the two things. A lot of people come up and talk to me about Psycho, you know, about both pictures, actually, Psycho 1 and Psycho 2. And it used to make me bristle and I used to resist the familiar stories about not taking showers, and blah, blah, one thing and the other. But my wife remarked to me after witnessing the 100th or so such episode that the more I resisted and the more I backed off people having these reminiscences, the more they came away from the encounter saying, well, the guy's just like Norman Bates.
He really is weird.
Exactly. Yeah. And I thought that was an extremely intelligent thing for her to say, and a very good lesson for me to learn, and it's never bothered me since.
So behind every misfit is a great woman.
Yeah.
And you've also expressed an interest in doing comedy roles. Have they come your way? I mean, to want to do something is one thing, but to actually get it is another. Have you put the word out?
I must remember that. To tell you the truth.
See how sweet he is? You can take a shower tonight. Don't worry about it.
I had a good time on Broadway a couple of years ago in a comedy called Romantic Comedy with Mia Farrow. And, you know, in a way, the Psycho pictures are comedies, too. Hitchcock said after...
No, it's true. I agree.
It really is true. After the first Psycho picture, he was heard to say, and actually he repeated it many times, he didn't realize until he had finished Psycho that it was a comedy. And when people first saw the first Psycho, they laughed a great deal, and people also had the same reaction to the second one. So it's really deadpan humor.
I know.
And I think both films are very...
Deadpan. This audience is so quick, and then they clap at their own getting of the punch. You're fabulous. So which, besides, well, let me just ask you right out, which character did you enjoy playing the most, or characters?
Oh, perhaps the stage characters that I've done, because you spend so much more time getting to know them. The doctor I played in Equus, I did that for 2 years. Because, you know, movie making is so instantaneous. It happens so fast, you don't really get a chance to get to know the people you're playing. A lot of it is guesswork, too, so I like the settling down to a role and playing it a long time. It can't go on too long as far as I'm concerned.
And your most recent film is...
My most recent film was Crimes of Passion.
Crimes of Passion. Did you enjoy making that?
I did, because I liked working with an authentic genius, Ken Russell. I think he is a great director, and also a director who likes to work collaboratively with actors. And sometimes the very greatest directors are a little bit too sure of themselves to want to know what an actor thinks or feels. And it wasn't true in his case. He's a great guy.
Well, I've heard the term. I mean, I know the term that there's some actors, some directors are actors' directors, directors and some aren't. Was Hitchcock an actor's director?
Yes, he had a reputation for not being an actor's director. He had a reputation for being a dictator who told the actors exactly what to do without giving them any reasons. I found him to be a wonderful co-worker.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, dispelling that myth about it.
Yes.
We're going to take a commercial, then we're going to take some calls. So,
oh, really?
Yes,
okay.
live calls. So if you want to talk to this fine star, he's here. He's relaxed. He's not scary. He's a wonderful guy. So watch this commercial, then give us a call. We'll be waiting here. Thank you. Okay, we're back with Tony Perkins. We're going to take some calls, but first I want to just mention the fact that you're not plugging anything. It's so refreshing to see an actor come on of your stature and not say, I'm doing this and meet me there and buy this and sell that. So how do you feel about that whole commercialization of
Well, that's a multiple question, really. As far as publicizing movies goes, I think it's only fair that actors should do that. Mm-hmm. It's not as if an appearance on a television show would be a specific and necessary reason for someone to go in and buy a ticket. All you're doing, really, if you appear on TV or for the newspapers on behalf of the show, all you're really doing is bringing awareness of the movie. There's so many movies, there's so much entertainment these days, that the greatest amount of awareness that can be brought about your public is to the greatest good for the thing. So I don't understand actors who feel that it's too commercial to do that, because really it's not as if you're arm wrestling people into buying a seat. You're just telling them about yourself, you're telling them about the picture, and then they'll make their own decisions. It wouldn't surprise me even if some personal appearances about movies have hurt the film.
Well, that's what I was getting at, because I've seen some people come on and they like resent promoting the movie.
I know.
I don't understand.
That always shows.
Yeah.
And the other thing I think that hurts movies, briefly, I know you've got to get on to other things, is the repetitiveness of showing the same clip over and over. And by the time you've seen the same short 15-second clip 30 or 40 times, you don't want to see the movie anymore. You have overseen the clip, and I think it turns people off.
Good point. Okay, we're going to take some calls now. Hello, you're on the air.
Hi.
Hi.
This is Dave from Lincolnwood.
Lincolnwood, where's that, Dave?
In Illinois.
Okay.
I just want to ask Tony, how do you like working with Kathleen Turner in Crimes of Passion?
I did. Did you see the picture?
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah, she's a good sport, you know. She's one of those actresses who's not afraid to just get down and play the part. And I like that. So, some actresses and some actors, too, are a little bit too fastidious about what they will do and what they won't do. I thought that script and the part for her was particularly demanding, and she really had to commit herself to playing it, and I thought she did an exemplary job in both acting it and agreeing to act in it. She took a lot of risks and a lot of chances, as many risks in that picture as she did swinging on the vines that she did in Romancing the Stone, which she also did. So I like a good sport actress, which she definitely is.
Okay, thanks for calling. Hello, you're on the air.
Yeah, hi, this is Tony from Long Island.
Tony just got assassinated. No. Tony from where?
The Long Island.
Tony, you're on those poppers again, but let's try it once more, Tony.
From Long Island.
From where?
Long Island.
Well, how long is it? Just kidding. Do you have a question for Tony Perkins?
Yeah, I wanted to ask him, what was Alfred Hitchcock really like?
What was Alfred Hitchcock really like?
Well, he was really a good guy. You know, there was a recently published book about him called The Darker Side of Genius. I think that's the title. Yeah. It's something like that. And it kind of denigrates his personality and makes him out to be kind of mean-spirited and difficult to work with. And I resented that book because I didn't think it was fair. It was a very partial view on the negative side. And they didn't ask me to contribute any quotes, probably because they realized I would not have corroborated the author's theory. He was great. And don't let anybody tell you different.
Excuse me for interrupting you, but I've heard that from several actors that book really was very one-sided.
It's okay to write a one-sided book, I guess, but in his case, I thought it was unfair because he couldn't defend himself anymore.
Right. Okay. Hello, you're on the air.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Fine, how are you?
What's your name and where are you from?
My name's Celine, and I'm from Erie, Pennsylvania.
Uh-huh.
I wanted to ask Tony, how was it like working with Henry Fonda in The Tin Star?
Oh, wow.
Well, you know, he had a reputation for being kind of irascible and difficult. But I caught him at just the right moment. He had just married, he had a new wife at the time, and he was feeling expansive and good. And we shot on location. In those days in Los Angeles, you could still find a decently rugged terrain within a couple of hours driving. We used to drive together in the same limousine out to location every day. And he kind of told me the story of his life. And he was one of the friendliest and most outgoing people I've ever met. And it was not the reputation that he had. He had a reputation of being very taciturn and a little remote. And I was glad to get him at a good time.
Well, thank you for calling. I think we got you at a good time. You're a great guest.
Thank you.
Thank you for calling.